Okay, go ahead.
That's what Occupy, right?
Yeah.
Dynamite, keep up the occupation, and of course we all know we made Person of the Year this year, Time Magazine. So keep up the good work, my brothers and sisters across this great nation, or once great nation. We're trying to make it great again.
And who are you?
My name is Jim Goodnow. I'm a member of Veterans for Peace from the Big Bend chapter of Veterans for Peace out in far west Texas. I happen to have the privilege of spending the first 5 days of Occupy DC in a tent down there. I was in a wheelchair with a cast on my leg at that time. It's healing well. But it was good to be with my brothers and sisters in DC. Yesterday, talking about Occupy, I'm at Occupy Miami. 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I called up a friend of mine, a lady friend. Well, I guess she wouldn't mind if I said her name, Isabel McDonald in Washington, D.C. She informed me 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, 75-degree weather, sun. Hey, Jim, there's going to be a demonstration up here in Maryland, Fort Meade. For what? Bradley Manning. Oh, my God. I ran back to where I was staying, packed up that little suitcase over there. Lucky enough, didn't sleep last night a wink. You know, my mind was racing, and I was trying to pack the right way for carry-on, you know, and you always forget something. But anyways, get on the plane at 7 o'clock this morning at BWI. At 9:30, I get out here about 11, and it's good to be with my brothers and sisters and fellow Persons of the Year by Time Magazine. Thank you, a little late, but thank you. Kudos to Time Magazine for the seriousness of this. Bradley Manning, young man, 24 years old, held 17 months in deplorable, horrendous, barbaric conditions, isolation, solitary confinement, limited access to family, mail, legal advice, if any at all. Don't tell him what kind of mind situations he was put through during this period of time. I hope his sanity's okay and it's intact now. We got to be here to support him. This ranks right up there with Daniel Ellsberg, one of our heroes, a member of Veterans for Peace. He'll be speaking here tomorrow. Hugh Thompson, who also was a member of Veterans for Peace, he died about 4 or 5 years ago down in Lafayette, Louisiana. Hugh was the pilot of the Hilo, the chopper, that flew over during an incident in Nam called My Lai, 1968, a warrant officer. He made a decision after taking a vote of his other 2 crew members to set the bird down, go over there because the My Lai massacre was going on. They tried, and they did. They court-martialed him, and they put him through hell for many years. Okay? 15, 16, 18 years later, he and his door gunner were awarded the 2nd highest medal of the Army Awards, just under the Medal of Honor. Wasn't for this man, wasn't for the truth coming out. Now, Obama promised us transparency. It wasn't, transparency. It's out there now. WikiLeaks, you know. We see the Reuters reporters getting gunned down in Afghanistan. Okay, could have been a mistake, a terrible, tragic mistake. But then in the same incident, and I believe the same crew in the same helo in Afghanistan, opened fire on a van that had stopped. They're in the process of picking up one of the wounded men that was probably bleeding out or seriously wounded to place into this van. That's like an ambulance then. They're trying to put the man into the van. There's 2 children riding shotgun in the front seat. What'd they do? They annihilated it. It went up in a ball of flames. They probably hit it with the palladium, God knows what. In warfare, there's a code of honor, or there used to be. There used to be chivalry. You knew who was here and who was there. Napoleon's going here, blah, blah, blah there. 2 forces come together, the North and the South. Right now, it's like Wild West, shoot them out and giddy up. And that's not where we should be. Henry David Thoreau said it so well when he refused to pay taxes in protest to the Spanish-American War back in the 1800s. His mentor, Ralph Waldo Emerson, came to see young Henry in his jail cell there one evening in Massachusetts. He looked down at Henry and said, "Henry, what in the world are you doing in that jail cell?" Henry looked up and he thought for a moment. He said, "No, Waldo. The question is, what are you doing out there? You know, there's sacrifices that must be made. We're under the military-industrial complex that a Republican 5-star General Dwight Eisenhower so eloquently stated in his farewell address, January 1961. We must be aware of the military-industrial complex. Aware of them, they're destroying this nation and a lot of the nations around the world. These corporations, Boeing, Lockheed, Raytheon, you name them, trillions of dollars coming in to build machines that kill. And our people and our veterans are homeless now, on the streets. The banksters foreclosing on them. We got a heap of trouble, man. And it's, God bless the young people. I'm so happy because I'm getting towards my twilight here. It's getting approaching winter year. And when I die, I don't want to die thinking we didn't fight a good struggle. And,
we're fighting for it.
Manning, man, just be free, my brother. And we're with you. And the spirit is there, the collective consciousness. Is that okay?